Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing very well today. Today is going to be a little chatty, rambly video while I do my daily makeup routine. So clearly I'm not wearing any makeup right now. I think this might be the first time I've ever been on my channel without makeup, so this is what it looks like. But don't worry, we will fix it soon. So let's jump into it if you guys are ready. Thank you for being here with me. So I already did my hair. I just took a shower. I did my hair. So I'm going to use this little headband so I can put my hair back. Okay. So now my skin is all clear from hair, so we can get started. So like I said, I just took a shower, so my skin is super dry right now. So first things first is going to be a little bit of skincare. Well, actually, I lied. First thing first is going to be chapstick because my lips are super dry. This is Burt's Bees Cranberry Spritz. If you are an OG, you will recognize this. From, what, two years ago almost? A year and a half ago? Christmas? Do you want some? There you go. Okay, chapstick done. Now I really need to do some skincare because my face is so dry. Someone in my current faves video commented that they didn't realize I had dry skin. I guess the lights don't make it look that bad, but yeah, my skin is super dry. Oh, what am I doing? So this is the Ordinary Caffeine Solution. I use this on my under eyes. It's allegedly supposed to reduce the appearance of dark circles. I'm not sure how much I believe that. I think, like, look at that. Oh my god. My dark circles are pretty insane, so I don't know if any product is going to really solve that. But I try anyway with this. So this is step 1 of the skincare. Just rub that, tap that into my under eyes. Oh, I'm gonna preface this by saying I am not, nor have I ever pretended to be or aspired to be a beauty influencer or anything like that. Beauty content creator. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just what I do. So if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. This is not a tutorial. This is the ordinary. So that's step 1. And then step 2 is, oops. If you watched my current face video, you'll recognize this. This is the Experiment Super Saturated Serum. this is going to be step 2. To get some moisture back in my skin. So we're just going to put that on and rub it in. It feels nice to not have my skin be so dry anymore. Oh, okay, I love this stuff. Okay, and then step 2 is going to be the Experiment Molecular Mesh Moisturizer. So this, we're just going to put a little bit on my face, and then, you know what, we're going to put a little on your face too. Okay. There you go. Now you are all moisturized as well. Okay, and then last step for skincare is, of course, say it with me, sunscreen. Always need sunscreen. Guys, if you're not wearing sunscreen every day, I have this argument all the time with my coworkers. I work in a very male-dominated field, so all of my coworkers are men, and I have this argument with them all the time. I think maybe that's a stereotype. Maybe there are women that don't wear sunscreen, but I feel like most of the women I know how important sunscreen is. But the men that I talk to are not wearing sunscreen. I'm like, guys, it's just one step. Just, if you're not doing any skincare, this is the only step you need. Wear sunscreen. Anyway. This is the MD Solar Sciences Gleam and Glow SPF 50. So this is a moisturizer and a sunscreen and a tint. So it's this color, but it's pretty sheer, so it doesn't blend in that color. But you can see it does give like a little bit of a glow, which I like. And it slightly evens out my skin tone. I mean, you'll see, I'm about to do my full makeup routine, but I don't wear foundation or anything like that. Honestly, I just don't care that much. I feel like once you start wearing foundation, then you have to, like, I don't know, wear blush, wear bronzer, wear like all of this other stuff, and then you have to like have powders and creams, and clearly I don't know what I'm talking about by this description, but you know, if you ever watch like beauty influencers and just, there's just so many steps, I can't be bothered. So I figure if I don't wear the first step, I don't have to do the other steps, you know? That's my thinking. That might be really dumb. I don't know. Okay, anyway, that is skincare done. How are we looking, guys? We looking good? Okay. Moving on to the actual makeup now. Okay, so the first step of my makeup routine is, where is it? Eyebrows. So this is the Too Faced Super Fine Brow Detailer. I have no idea where I got this. I definitely didn't buy it because I don't think Too Faced is I don't think it's sold in the drugstore. And oh god, sorry. My eye's itchy. I only buy my makeup from the drugstore, so I have no idea where I got this. But it's what we're using for eyebrows. So I just gotta fill them in a little bit. Just little strokes, 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 stroke, stroke. Like that. Let's do it on you. Stroke, 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 stroke. Okay, and then on the other side we have a spoolie. Thought that would make nicer sounds. Can you hear that? I don't know. We have a spoolie to just, oh, that makes a sound. Brush our eyebrows up. There. Okay, let's see if I can make a sound. It's not really working. I'll just do it on you. Okay, that's eyebrows done. Crushed it. Oh, and the color is medium brown, by the way. Because I am... See, I still say that I'm a blonde. Like, I grew up blonde. And then I moved to New York. There's not really any sunlight here, so my hair went it's brown. I'm a brunette now. So I use medium brown on my eyebrows. But then I dyed my hair blonde, so now I can say I'm blonde again. Amazing. Okay. Next step, we're gonna curl our eyelashes. Okay. If you're squeamish, look away. Just kidding. It's nothing. See, I like these type of videos where I can just kind of chat about like random stuff. It's really stream of consciousness up in here. And then you guys leave all these amazing comments, which I love. I love talking to you guys in the comments. I've noticed that like for role plays, they get a lot more views, but way fewer comments. And then for videos like this, they get almost no views, which is fine. They get almost no views, but they get a ton of comments, and I love talking to you guys in the comments. So I'm gonna keep making them. I don't really care. I don't really care that they don't get any views, because then people actually engage. Like, I mean, I will always take a compliment. I love, on my role plays when people say like, this video is amazing or whatever. Like, lots of people compliment, and that's very nice, and I very much appreciate it. But I really like the comments on videos like this because they're actually engaging, like, in conversation. Like, people will say like, oh, I love that book too, or like, I also watch traders, like, whatever, and I love that. It feels like it's a real community, small but mighty. Anyway, I don't know. That was a long ramble. Those are my eyelashes. They are curled. Next, we are going to do the under eyes, the dreaded under eyes. So, in my current faves, I talked about what I used to use and I couldn't remember the name. So this used to be my go-to, like die hard. I used this for years and years. This is the Maybelline Corrector Multi-Usage, and it has a little sponge on the top. That's what I was talking about in that video. So this was my go-to for years and years. So I would use this, and then I would blend it with a beauty blender. But then someone somewhere was talking about this. This is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. And now I use this. It's awesome. I love this. Infused with tremolo mushroom. Why would I want that? The color is medium vanilla. I am medium vanilla, apparently. I just tend to buy like the lightest color. I'm pretty pale. Although I think I've gotten a little bit of sun this summer. I'm a little bit tanner. Okay, so this, I just put like literally the tiniest amount. Can you even see that? Literally the smallest amount possible on my hand. Because this stuff goes a long way. Okay. And then I have also a recent purchase. This is the Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush. I also talked about this in my current faves video. Love this. So I just dip, 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 dip. And then I literally paint it on my under eyes where it's really dark. It's weird doing my makeup in this lighting. I'm used to like the really phosphorescent like bathroom lighting. I can't actually see if it's doing anything. To just cover up my under eyes a little bit more. And then I also want to cover this pimple right here. This guy has been bugging me. And then there was some red down here as well. And it just covers all the bad parts. That wasn't good. Okay, let's blend that in. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. And we're good. Magically, my under eyes have disappeared. They're still there if I go like this. But we don't have to talk about that. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the next step is, of course, eyeliner. So I've been doing my eyeliner like this literally since I was like 15. So it's been 10 years of doing my eyeliner exactly the same. The rest of the makeup is fairly new. In high school, I only did eyeliner pretty much. But yeah, it like never occurred to me that like maybe I don't have to do my makeup the same way I did when I was 15. But whatever, I feel like it's working for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. So in high school and college, I think I was a bit more like, oops, this is gonna sound cringe, but I was a bit more like alt and goth. So I did kind of bigger And so I can't do that. So instead, I just do a little guy, just a little wing. Sorry, gotta concentrate for this part. Gotta concentrate for this part. There we go. Just a little guy. Just a little wing. Done. And then, oh God, how am I gonna do this? The other side. Well, those don't match at all. I try to like choose an angle every day that matches, but this one didn't really work out. Whatever. Yeah, it's okay. You will find I am not a perfectionist. There we go. Okay. Then the penultimate step. Yes, I know fancy words. This is going to be a random segue, guys. Sorry. The first time I ever learned what penultimate meant was, did any of you guys read the series of unfortunate events? And I just remember it was a 13-book series, and the 12th one was called The Penultimate Peril. And I didn't know what penultimate meant, but I learned it means second to last, hence why it was called that. Anyway, this is the Eye Enhancer mascara from CoverGirl. I don't think I would recommend it. I don't actually like it very much, but the number of choices I make that are like based on choosing the least inconvenient route. So I think this was the only mascara that wasn't like locked up in the drugstore. So it was the only one where I didn't have to call for help to get it. So obviously I'm gonna buy that one, like, even though I don't actually like it very much. Okay, and then the other eye. This is the part that I mess up the most, actually, because sometimes I accidentally like get it in my eye and then I blink too hard and then it gets all smudged. Not good. Okay. Crushed it. Okay. So we are almost done. Last step is lips. So this is the NYX Align Loud Lip Pencil in the color Goal Setter. I also talked about this in my current faves video. I've been liking it a lot. I don't like a lot on my lips though, so I just do very light super light, just kind of that's all I do. Okay, so that is my makeup done. I also usually set it with the Milani Make It Last Sunscreen Setting Spray. I don't know if I like this very much. I just got it from the drugstore. It has SPF 30. I just don't know if I like it. I use it, but I don't use it when I'm filming because it makes me super glowy, like reflective almost. And I feel like I'm glowy enough. I don't need the extra help, so I'm not going to use it now, but I might use it on you. You ready? Close your eyes. There you go. Now you are protected from the sun. Okay. And then the last step is just to take this off. Try not to ruin my hair too much. Oops. Well, these need to be brushed out anyway. Okay. I don't know what happened here. And then the actual last step is perfume. So it's a beautiful summer day. So today I'm going to wear the Ginger and Grapefruit Zing from Dossier. So we are just going to spray. And then, oh, that got in my mouth. That's why I can't be a beauty influencer. Like, what am I doing? And then I also just like to spray once in my hair. Okay, so that is my daily makeup routine. I hope that was at least a little bit relaxing for you, if not, particularly helpful as a tutorial or anything like that. I like making videos where I can just chat with you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.